If you have been on my channel before, you know that I love trees. I have them everywhere and I just can't help myself. But one of my friends recently challenged me to do a build with no trees. And even though they said it more as a joke, I'm gonna do it anyway. This is a challenge island after all, so why don't we have a challenge on my challenge island? So let's go! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elecktrey and today we are going to do a build with no trees. And I mean it, okay? So we are going to do a little build on this area. And as you guys know, I really like my trees, so this was actually a big challenge for me. But we gotta try out some different stuff and you know, something beautiful came out of it. Who would have thought? First, we just gotta clean up the area so we have a nice fresh plate to work with. And I think this area has kind of a nice shape. It's a little bit too straight for me, especially on the right side. But we gotta work with what we got. It's a part of the challenge, right? So I was a bit unsure of what I should do for a no trees build, especially since I have a camping themed island. Trees are really important if you are out hiking or whatever, so I thought I at least had to include a lot of greeneries, even though I couldn't use trees, so I kind of ended up with the idea to make a flower field. Like a mountaintop flower field. So imagine you are going up the mountain to find a very beautiful field covered in flowers, and that's kind of the goal of the trip, to go up to this very beautiful area. Not gonna lie, I struggled a lot to find out what kind of carpet I wanted, since I have a couple of carpet designs downloaded and I knew I wanted to have a lot of yellow flowers here, so I just want to make sure that I picked the right one that would actually fit with the yellow colors. And I also have the little blue diagonal carpet under it, and I just thought it was like a cute color combo, and I hope you guys think too. I kind of want this island to have a little bit of a hippie theme as well, so I really like the fringes of the carpet. Anyway, moving on to this idea. I wanted to have the carpet here in the middle as a centerpiece almost, and then decorate going out from that. And the idea I had was to make a little painting area situation. So I got these paintings and I got some paint and I put everything up because I thought it would be cute. I am not a good painter myself, but if I was, I would assume I would like to sit here on top of a mountain covered in flowers and just have a good time in painting. For two of the pictures, I also tried to make it seem like they were painting what was in the area, so I put up the little fruit bowl and everything. I also used the picture with the sunset as a kinda like, oh wow, it's painting the very beautiful sunset on my island, because I like to have my island during the sunset, but that was kind of more of an afterthought, to be honest. Anyway, I'm glad it makes sense. And then I'm going to put up a telescope, because I thought it would be cute that somebody is sitting here looking at the stars and then maybe painting like a sky or something, so, or like the stars, so I added the starry night picture as well because I thought that was a cute idea. Even though I want this entire area to be covered in flowers, I had to make sure to put up some items at some different places so it looks more natural, I would feel like, or I don't want this build to just be boring plain flowers, so I feel like I had to spice it up with adding some different items to the side and not just straight on the carpet. I don't know if that I don't know if I really succeeded with that, but at least I tried. I think it turned out really good. I think if I added more paintings and painting areas, this could easily have become a little bit too crowded, which I try to avoid. I've said it a couple of times, but I want this island to be a bit more minimalistic than my older islands. I am definitely not succeeding because I do love things, I do love clutter, but I try to add some space between my clutter. I mean, I'm improving a little bit, I think. And then it's time to plant all the flowers, basically. I usually go and pick up flowers and stuff from treasure islands or whatever because your girl, me, doesn't know how to play the game as you should anymore. I am addicted to treasure islands and getting stuff quickly and easily. But unfortunately, when I was recording this, the treasure island I usually go to, it was not working, so I couldn't go there. And therefore, I had to use a lot of the flowers I already had in my storage. Therefore, this build mainly has yellow flowers. I could say it was because I intended it to be so, but that's not really true. It's just how it turned out to be. But sometimes you just have to use the things you have and work with it. And honestly, that's kind of like a challenge in itself. This is a double challenge build, you could say. I just try to make sure that I don't have two types of the same flower type next to each other, which was a bit of a challenge because my brain was not working when I was putting down all of these flowers, but overall I think I succeeded. Maybe I'll notice some mistakes later on, but when I looked at it, at least when I did it and when I'm editing it right now, I think it looks like I successfully did it. I also added the path here, as you can see, so you kind of know where to go, and I also have the ladders so you also know where to go, because I think it's important that the island is easy to navigate, because if you follow the path here, you will end up going to the museum. And I'm gonna take a little stroll around there at the end of the video so you can see how this area ties to the other area. I know a lot of you are interested in how to do transition areas and stuff, so it's nice to see. Maybe, I hope it's nice for you at least, to see how I tied these two very different builds with each other. At least I'm very happy about how this is turning out. I guess this is not the most exciting build, you see me put down flowers, but that's kind of what this build was about anyway. As you can see, I also tried to space out the few orange flowers I had so it didn't get too monotone with the yellow, and I think it ended up looking great. I actually think it's kind of a blessing I only had mostly yellow flowers, because that gave the area a bit of a different vibe than what I have other areas on my island. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about that, okay? I just keep rambling, okay? I can't stop it. I'm a yapper. I think this island is coming together very nicely, and I think it's crazy how far we have come. It's not that many areas left before this area is completed. I mean, there are still like some big chunks, but I would say that 70% of the island is done. So if you have any amazing camping themed ideas on your mind that you think we should do before we finish this island, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear you guys' ideas. For those of you who don't know, this is a no terraforming and no waterscaping island, and I think this challenge has gone a lot more smoother than I originally thought it would. Like, we have had our obstacles. We have had our obstacles for sure, but I think it's turning out really good. I'm really happy. Also with this flower field, I was not expecting this to fit with the theme, but it did. If you need an easy build idea to fill some space but also make it look super cute, I would totally recommend making a flower field. And you can kind of combine it with any kind of ideas you want. You don't need to have a painting area like I do. You could just have a picnic or a little garden or a little workout area. I don't know, the options are endless, but I think this is a really cool idea you can implement for whatever kind of theme you have. But look at that, we're finished with the build. Oh my god. So let me take you on a little tour of what we have here. So this is Bladder's tent, which is just a little cute camping, chill, hangout area with a little bit of like science stuff, because this is just where I imagine he would be camping and living. I divided the areas with this fence here to kind of be like, okay, this side is splatter space and the other is where the flowers are growing like crazy. And I think that worked really well. I think the paintings are super cute. I like how they fit the theme, and we actually managed to make some things without trees, so Who would have thought? Not me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. And if you liked the video, please remember to like it so I know that you liked it, and also subscribe if you haven't done that. I post a lot of cool videos and I do cool streams, okay? So you don't want to miss out, so please subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the future for another video. Bye!